Good afternoon. It's a great day here in warm and cheerful Centerville. What you just saw was a char griller, and with it I intend to cook a 6-pound chicken this afternoon. I'm not going to do it by the grill. It isn't going to be fast, but the wait, it's going to be worth it. Sorry, my friends, you won't be able to smell the delicious smoke pouring out, nor will you get to be able to enjoy it with me. But you can watch and see how it's done, and perhaps do it in your own backyard. Let me show you how I've got it set up. This, which you see here with the smokestack on one end, is the smoke box, or the cook box. It fills with hot smoke and will cook the food that you intend to cook in it. On the inside, these are aluminum lasagna pans that I have about an inch worth of water in. The water helps to add humidity to the cook chamber and keeps the meat from drying out. I've got the grates pushed aside just so that you can see it. When I cook, I will put those back over. On the right hand side of the smoke or cook box is the fire box. Right now you see that I have my starter chimney sitting inside the firebox and at the ready position. I start by filling it with Kingsford charcoal, and from there add hickory and oak pieces in order to get the fire going for a good long smoke and cook. We'll take you along for the ride, so thanks for coming along, and I hope you enjoy it. This is a chimney, otherwise known as a starter chimney. It allows you to start a fire without using lighter fluid. You stuff some newspaper into the bottom. The flames will then shoot up through the holes into the charcoal, which I will be putting in there momentarily. The charcoal is hot enough now, and I'm going to empty out the chimney into the fire chamber. So watch this. It's actually kind of interesting. Be careful you don't end up singeing yourself there. Okay. Sorry about that. You actually saw my back instead of me pouring it, but I think you get the gist. I'm going to show you the kind of wood that I'm using. This is a piece of Texas pecan. Nice sized chunk, and I'm going to be using that actually in place of hickory. The other wood that I'm going to use are these little pieces, and interestingly enough, these are pieces of oak from a wine barrel stave, and they actually produce a good smoke and a good flavor. There we go. Right now I can reach into the firebox because it's not too awfully hot. However, as it begins to cook, it gets real hot, and then I'll use gloves to get that going. Alright, that's what we start off with. As you can see, it begins to smoke until the flames kick in. Actually, I'm seeing some starting to erupt in there even as we speak. We'll let that flame for a minute, and then I close it so that it can actually burn slow and produce more smoke than flame. This is what we call preheating the oven, just like when you cook at home. We're waiting for the temp to get up to about 225, at which time we'll add the chicken to the fire. So it's all a waiting game. Once you put the chicken on there, you have to tend your fire. We'll show you how to do that too. Well, it's finally that time. Here it is, and I've been told this is a 4-pound Amish hen. And as you can see, there is no pre-cooking on this at all. This is totally raw. And I'm going to season it up and put it on the fire, and this is going to be good. A little bit of jerky seasoning that you would ordinarily use in your oven at home. I've put it onto the bird. We're going to go ahead and lift it right on the grates here. And she's ready to go. I just want you to have a good look at this thing. This is in the uncooked raw condition, because in a few hours you're going to see it coming off of this grill ready to eat. You want me to open that up so you can see how the chicken looks now? Sorry, friend, but when you're looking, you ain't cooking. You're just gonna have to wait. I'm going to show you what the firebox looks like with it stoked. I wear these welding gloves here because in there, probably about 600 degrees, maybe more. And that's what she looks like. It's been 4 hours since I started the fire, and 3 hours of cooking. You guessed it. It's time to take a look inside. Let's have a peek. There it is. Yeah, it may look a little charred on the outside, but I'll tell you what, that's not the part you're going to be eating. The smoky taste is on the inside, friends. So, thanks for coming on the journey with me, and why don't you go get your hands washed. We're going to be eating real soon.